Now, you said that he threatened to kill himself, which every female, and I'm not saying 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, every female that I've known that has been in an abusive relationship has gone through the point where once the dude realizes that the woman is strong enough to leave, the guy always threatens to kill themselves. Oh, baby, I need you. I can't live without you. I'm gonna kill myself. And what are you gonna do if I kill myself? So, do you think him threatening to kill himself was like the way to scare you to come back?
Did you have any guilt in that?
That's what he was trying to do. Like, he was like, oh, I didn't tell you this, but they told me I got cancer. Can you stay with me until I die? And I want roses, yellow roses at my funeral and all this stuff. Like, no, I'm not staying. Like, I'm not gonna stay for you. I'm not gonna do this.
Did you ever find out if he had cancer?
He's still alive. That was like 20 years ago.
Wow.
Do you still have any type of contact with him to this day?
Sometimes, but it's never pleasant to talk to him. We always finish arguing because to this day, he did not admit that he put his hand on me. So every time we talk about my kids or whatever, he always had to make a comment about me that it's not good. So I always had to go after him.
So he still physically, mentally abuses you now.
Well, basically, I have scars in my body that prove that you hit me, but you're saying that you didn't. So
now, was there at any point during this abusive relationship that the police were involved, like any PFA, him getting arrested? And if there was a PFA, did that help? And if it did, how long did it help?
It was like I did call the cops, like I say, about the time that I was ready to leave him, but that didn't help. They don't care about that.
And that just made the situation worse.
Yeah, they just made the situation worse because like he came back, like he ran away from something else, like he was running from the car from something else, and I thought he was here in the United States and I was in PR, but one day I went to my apartment and I see everything destroyed. So I'm like, oh my God, somebody, got here. And it was him. He was inside my apartment waiting for me. And he beat me. And the only thing I remember is my kids screaming, Mommy, I opened the door, let's go run. So I run with my kids and they never got him because his family hid him and they sent him straight back to the United States. So.
Wow. You're a strong woman. I really, I give big ups to you. You're a really strong woman to go through that and escape that because most women don't.
Yes.
There's women that, families are burying them 6 feet deep through this ordeal. But I praise you. You're a very strong woman. But
and there's women also that feel like that's the norm these days, where they go from one abusive relationship to the next one, and 9 times out of 10, the next one is worse than the first one. What can you tell the females out there? Like, is there something that you look for, or is there something that you look for? Like, when you meet somebody now, is there things that you look for and for signs of abuse that may happen?
That's hard because this is the thing. Once you've been abused, you think you always is gonna be abused. So you get defensive, and sometimes you became the abuser. So that's what happened with me. Like my next relationship, I was the one hitting the guy. I wasn't waiting for him to hit me. As soon as he said something to me, I was ready to attack him because I was not gonna let him put a hand on me again.
Now, was it I'm hoping it wasn't as bad as the situation with you and your children's dad.
Nah. No, it wasn't, but yeah.
No, you're cracking a little smile there. You sure?
Yeah.
What was the worst thing you ever did to him?
I bite him.
Oh, that's
No, but he still got the big ass car right here.
Oh, yeah. Let him remember you.
Yep.
Huh? Now, is this the first time you've ever been? Was that the first time you've ever been in an abusive relationship, or is there other?
No, that was the first time because I was young. I was 16.
16,
so.
yeah. Wow, that's mind blowing. So what? Go ahead.
So we can honestly say like you're not with an abusive person right now.
I'm by myself, Dante.
So do you think that's do you think you being by yourself has something to do with your experience and how you react now in relationships?
Maybe.
Do you think you can change?
I mean,
I'm not saying you're abusive.
No, I mean, I'm not, but yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to change.
You know, I understand.
Like every
the,
relationship is different. So.
I understand the impact he had on you. You know, like you know how they say when kids see their like you said, your kid saw him hitting you, and now he was, you know.
I guess I feel angry at him because to this point, like my oldest daughter, she don't talk to me at all.
She don't.
She live with him.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
She don't talk to me at all.
So she thinks that he's
it's
not.
my fault.
Wow.
It's my fault. Like the last time I speak with my daughter, she was 12. She's 23 now.
Wow.
And the conversation that we have, it wasn't good at all. Like, she was like, well, I'm not going to be with you if you're not with my dad. And I said, but your dad abused me. Like, why you want me to go back to that? And her answer was like, it's not my fault. You decide to marry him. You stay there with him.
So do you think that your daughter is going to end up in an abusive relationship?
Yeah. Most
I mean,
definitely.
you can
like,
see it.
To this day, she never had a boyfriend or nothing. Like, no, she's not in a healthy relationship with her father either. She wanted to please her father so bad that she don't even care about me.
And that kind of scares me because you're saying that she thinks it's your fault, and that will put fear in my heart for your daughter. I don't know her now. What I think is now that whatever relationship she gets in, if it's abusive, God forbid it's not, that she's going to think it's her fault, and no matter what she does to make it better, it's actually going to get worse because she's staying with that man that's abusive, and that's what scares me. But what advice? My last question is, what advice do you have for these girls out here, men, women that are in an abusive relationship, to get out? What advice do you have that they say they can't get out, but they really can't get out?
Well, basically, when I was in the situation like 20 years ago, there was not all this agency that we have nowadays. So now there's a lot of support out there for these women to get out of this situation. Like, just get an education. Don't be a stay-home mom. Get an education, get a job, go out there and do you. Because a man is not going to take care of you for the rest of your life.
Okay, what do you say to the women out there that don't really want to go to a shelter or a woman's place because of fear of embarrassment? They really don't want anybody to know what they're going through. What can you say to the women that are in an abusive relationship and are trying every way to get out but just can't seem to find that right person to talk to or agency to go to?
Well, to me, now with all the experience that I have, I think it's better to be embarrassed than to be dead, basically.
That's right.
Okay, folks, that really wraps our topic up. No? Does he got more questions?
Yeah,
I guess
I don't have any questions. I just have some facts for you about women and domestic violence. 1 in 4 women have experienced domestic violence. So if you line 4 people up, 4 women, 1 woman that you may know out of 4 has experienced domestic violence. Every year, 6 million women have experienced domestic violence. And the highest, the women with the greatest risk are ages 20 to 24. And there's a lot of women, a lot of friends, a lot of people that we know are within this range. 75% of people walking around know someone that has been a victim of domestic violence. And this one is a chilling fact. 3 women and 1 man, because men get domestically abused too, are killed every day by domestic violence. Our point of this show is to educate, hopefully to strengthen you and to give you some insight on what's going on, because a lot of this is Reading, and a lot of us know people that are just victims of domestic violence. I mean, it's women and it is men. So please get educated. Please be safe and just be strong to do what you got to do to get out of that relationship.
And for the people out there, emotional abuse is almost, if not more serious than physical abuse. Just because you're not physically putting your hands on somebody, you can make that person feel the same way with your words.
And for those who out there who think that there is no way out and there is no help out there, there is. Don't always think it's your fault. Don't blame yourself. There's a way out of everything. And I just wish y'all the best. Love y'all.
All right. Have a good one.
Peace.